Hey YouTube, it's Leah. I am your Friday vlogger for the Back2Basics channel. And this week's topic is, I'm going to go ahead and read it. It's kind of long. How are you handling non-sexual and sexual attention as a post-op? Are you getting too much, too little? Is it important in your journey? Why or why not? Is it different if the attention comes from non-weight loss people as opposed to weight loss people? So first, I am so glad that this is a topic, because I know for me this attention, be it non-sexual or sexual attention, has probably been one of my biggest struggles. Many people will probably be surprised to hear me say that I actually have very low self-esteem. And when I say that to people that maybe are just meeting me and we become close or whatever, they're always shocked to hear that, because I do have a big personality and I appear very full of confidence. But for the most part, another vlogger said the same thing, kind of fake it till you make it kind of thing. And it's not that I'm putting on a show or that I'm fake, it's just that's my way of dealing with different insecurities. So being that and it isn't something that I just started suffering with since weight loss surgery, it's something I've always had. And I kind of thought maybe it would get better when I had weight loss surgery, because I kind of always attributed the low self-esteem in regards to how I looked to being heavy. But it's really, it's not that. And so very early on, I would say when I first started losing the weight, within the first 3 or 4 months, I gotta be honest with you, the attention, whether it didn't matter what kind of attention it was, any attention that was given to me by people, particularly males, pissed me off. I've talked about this before. I clearly notice a difference that people are way nicer to me now that I'm thinner than when I was heavier. Men go out of their way to hold the door open for me, or get something off a shelf for me. Like, I didn't get that kind of attention when I was heavier. And so in the very beginning, when I started noticing that, I got pissed off, and it was a struggle. And then I finally learned that while it's not right, you should be nice to everybody. Like, these guys or people should have been treating me the same way when I was heavier. But what I had to understand is it wasn't me, it's them. And unfortunately, that's our society. So, so in regards to attention early on, I hated it. As my journey's gone on, I still don't like it. I've really had to learn, when somebody says something nice to me, like you look really nice, or you're hot, or you're this or that, that I've had to really program myself to just say thank you, because I'm always thinking, why are they saying this? What's their, what's their goal? I don't believe them. I don't believe that I'm hot or that I'm sexy and I'm all these things. So that has been such a huge hurdle for me, and I'm still struggling with it today. And in regards to non-weight loss surgery people and weight loss surgery people, I think that most of you out there probably have had weight loss surgery or looking into it, so you'll probably get what I'm saying. But what I find is the non-weight loss surgery people, or particularly people who have never struggled with their weight or their body image, they don't get it. They don't understand. They think, dude, you look hot. You should be like rocking it. And I don't feel that way. I'm not comfortable wearing tight clothing. I don't want to sexualize myself. I don't want to put myself out there. I don't want people to look at me. It's crazy. I know. I talk about it all the time, mind fuck. And you know, the interesting thing is when I was obese, I remember thinking I looked just fine in my clothes. I would just kind of glance at the mirror and be like, okay, whatever. And you know, the truth is I really just kind of ignored it because I didn't want to deal with it. I didn't want to deal with being fat. And now losing the weight, I wouldn't say that my self-esteem has lowered. It's definitely gone up in some respect, but all of a sudden, when you lose the weight, the blinders come off. And it's just hard to accept the attention. For me, this is me. When I was heavier, I didn't have a problem attracting men. I probably wasn't attracting the right men, and I was probably getting the wrong kind of attention from men. I definitely attract a whole different kind of man today. But it's scary. It's scary because I don't want them to, I'm not comfortable in my own skin when I take my clothes off. I don't like the excess skin. I did a video before where I talked about bathing suits, and that when I never had a problem being naked or being in a bathing suit when I was 260 pounds. I didn't have this wrinkly fat. My fat was fluffed out. Now that I'm shrunk down to, 138 pounds, I've got shrinkles and double butts, and that's my boobs. I have no boobs. I mean, and it's scary. So I'm probably totally off topic. But I think that the sexual or non-sexual attention is important for your journey. And I think for everybody, it's going to be different. Many of the videos I watched, people said that, they didn't get attention when they were heavier. So this is really new to them. I couldn't even imagine. But I definitely think it is an important part of the journey. I just wish it was easier for me to deal with. And it's a struggle, and it's something that I have really had to work on. Being 2 years post-op, I'm still not, my brain has not caught up with my body. And I feel like when I was heavier, I just didn't care as much. So the attention that I got, I liked it. It made me feel important. It made me feel good. Like, ooh, look at me. But now that I've lost the weight, I really do try and shy away from the attention when it comes to any kind of sexual attention. So I know, kind of shocking, because I'm loud and proud, and I've done commercials and billboards and all these things, but I didn't do that for attention. I did that to share my journey in hopes that it would help someone else. But I think losing the weight, after weight loss surgery, I think that we just learn to connect with our bodies in a completely different way. And my connection with my body isn't that positive. So I don't want the attention from other people because I don't feel good about me. And I'm working on that. And I've rattled on long enough. Okay, so anyway, take care, everybody. Have a great weekend, and I will see you next Friday. Bye.